You are welcome to the Wealthy Continent channel, a channel dedicated to the great people and continent of Africa. Remember, where you find yourself tomorrow is a function of the decisions and actions you take today. On our series, You Are Responsible for Your Life, we're going to be looking at the topic 5 reasons it's difficult to help some people. Now, you have to understand, in this world that we live in, you will meet people that would help you, and you will meet people that you will help as well. But you have to understand that it's not everybody that wants to be helped. Because you shouldn't be more interested in somebody's changing than themselves. If people really want to see change happen in their life, they should be at the forefront of it. It should matter to them. Their change must matter to them more than you helping them. Now, if you get those kind of people, your help, your assistance, the aid that you give to them will just make things better, a lot better, because they were ready for change. They were looking for change. They were ready to subscribe and do whatever it is in the right way to get the change done. But some people are not. And these are the 5 things that you need to check so that you don't waste your time, you don't waste your resources. You can give whatever it is you want to give to people, but you don't waste your time working on somebody or working with somebody that is not ready for that change. The number one thing you will spot is, no matter what you tell this kind of individuals, they will come up with excuses. If you say, why don't you try this? There's an excuse for it. Why don't you do this? There's an excuse for it. They will give you a reason for everything that is happening and why change cannot happen. You want to tell them, you should try this? They will come up with an excuse. If you see that kind of person, they are not ready for change. The number 2 set of people are people who love sympathy. They love attention. They like people to see them and say, okay, are you all right? How is it getting? They love all this storytelling and things like that. And they just love the attention that somebody says, I hope you're okay. What about the situation? And everything. They don't want to bounce things off. They love that attention. They love it. And they want to settle with it. Now, when you see individuals like this as well, they are not ready to change or improve their situation and circumstance. Don't sit around them because, all what they want is just your time. They are not ready to do anything about it. The number 3 set of people that is difficult to help are people who would blame everything. Everything is on the blame. They blame the government, they blame friends, they blame families, they blame their everything they blame. They blame every single thing, the society, their employer. They just give everybody this blame. And you ask them, okay, what about you in this situation? They don't talk about themselves. They don't take any sense of responsibility for anything. They believe other people are the reason for where they are. You talk about this, they have somebody or they have an organization to blame. You talk about, okay, why don't you do this? They will raise up an organization or blame the government or blame policies or blame the economy. They will always bring something on board. Somebody to blame. Watch out for these people. They are not ready for change. Because, situations will not be perfect. Yet, people will still make progress because they are ready to change. They are willing to do whatever it needs to be done to get that change happen in their life. The number 4 set of people that is difficult to help are people who are hopeless. They look to the past. Everything is about disappointment that has happened to them. People that has, left them disappointed. They've let them down. Something that has happened in the past that they can't do anything about. Anytime you talk to these people, you will see that they are living in the past. 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. They just accept that based on what has happened before, there is no way they can live a new life. Anytime you start a conversation, it's always about the past. They are not living in the moment. They are not living for tomorrow. They are only living in the past. It's very difficult. Because until they let go of what they can't change and start embracing what they can change, change will not happen. So some people are imprisoned, self-imprisonment by their past. They will tell you the reason they are not going to do well is because of their past. Everything is allocated to the past. The fifth kinds of people are people who are hopeless. They believe faith is everything that happens to them. It is the will of God for them to go through this. It is the will of God for them to go to that. It is everything, even when things are not in the right shape and they can do something about it. They attribute everything that is faith. That is happening to them is faith. Everything is about faith. Everything is, this was how it was designed by the Creator. This was how it was determined by the Creator. Everything. They will not accept responsibility. They will not take ownership for anything, and they don't want to do anything about it. And you will hear these words when people are in conversation with you. You need to check what these people are saying. They are not ready to be helped. And you have to understand, sometimes it's very difficult, very painful that you want to assist somebody or you see something that will help somebody, yet the person is not ready to receive that help. You have an information that can change somebody's story. They are not interested. What can you do? You can only do what you can. Now, when you see somebody who is ready for change, one of the things that you will spot is they have that desire. They have that hunger. There's a drive. They are tired of that situation. They are tired of that circumstance. They are irritated by it. They are frustrated by it. They want to change. They want to see a transformation. You will see it in their words. Now, they may not know how. They may not know who to contact, but they have started that journey in their heart. When these people come in contact with those who can assist, whether with information, whether with connection, whether with an employment, whether with cash, in whatever form, they just bounce from that into another world entirely because they were ready for change. If you have been getting value from our videos, we'd like you to consider subscribing to this channel, clicking on that like button and sharing with others. Remember, you are a difference maker, and being different is normal. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.